Yesterday, Kalonzo Musyoka launched his presidential bid, as you can see in these images. In this video, I want us to look into what went down during Kalonzo's presidential launch. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, it's well known that in politics, money is like mother's milk. And as such, I'm not shocked that Kalonzo asked for funds on the very same day that he was launching his presidential bid. In fact, here's a tip.
This website also includes our resource mobilization platform because Komboa Kenya is not a campaign funded by cartels or sustained by corruption. It is a people's patriotic movement and the people must power it. I urge you to contribute what you can. Whenever for one moment think your candidate is any weaker because of making it open to all of us. But above all, contribute from your heart. Every shilling given by an honest Kenyan carries more value than any check written in pursuit of favors.
To me, that is more honorable than holding an MPESA placard like he did years ago, as you can see in this image. And speaking of money, the first group of people that I expected to donate to Dr. Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka has to be none other than the Odingas. Kalonzo hezi shikia mzee wenu till number na nyinyi mkose kumwekea kakitu when his time comes. Hiyo itakuwa ni laana kubwa sana mnatafuta. And the sad thing is that the friends and allies of Kalonzo, based on what I've seen was collected, are proving to be jokers. Just have a look at this post, for instance. This is from Adele Lid, and she said, yesterday night Kalonzo Musyoka held a fundraiser for his presidential campaign and raised a grand total of 9.7 million, barely enough to charter an old helicopter for 2 weeks. In 2013, Raila Odinga held a cocktail fundraiser that raised 450 million in less than 2 hours. A presidential campaign will cost you not less than 50 billion. That 9.8 million was just coming from the likes of Wavinya Ndeti and other MPs and governors of Wiper. So I think whoever is in charge of the finance department of Kalonzo's campaign needs to start doing a proper list of all billionaires they know who are allies, all millionaires, all former politicians, aspiring, current, outside investors who own MNCs and they're looking for favors from Kalonzo because they see like he might get elected. Reach out to those people, raise that money. Because the truth of the matter is this, you'll need every penny you can get. The one lesson we've learned from all the by-elections from 2022 till now is that in this corrupt country where the leadership is corrupt, and even more devastating is the fact that the people are corrupt, money talks. You can be less popular, but provided you spend more money in bribing people, you will get the seat. Wamudende taught us that lesson. If we are not careful in Olkalau, we can be taught that lesson again. Moses Kuria is giving mattresses, wanapeana pesa, unga, 1,000 kila mtu. By the time that by-election is done, the national government could have possibly spent 1 billion Kenya shillings. And if Olkalau falls to the side of the government, that means Kalonzo needs to take his fundraising seriously. Na tumesema Ruto lazima aende liwe liwalo. So kama anahongana, na wewe pia hongana. Go band for band with this guy. Number two, none of the united opposition leaders attended. And of course, the affordable bloggers made a lot of noise about it, saying that it's all because of jealousy. They don't support Kalonzo's bid and so on and so forth. But that's not the case. This was more of a Wiper in-house thing. In fact, Kalonzo did explain as much. Here's a tip.
I actually had to debate whether to invite them. And I said, maybe, once we have sorted out this issue about flagship. But for now, I know that they are all watching. They are a wonderful team. We know that this administration's only hope is that united alternative government will split. Without any split, today, fellow Kenyans, I can actually assure you that William Ruto is a one-term president.
Though I do suspect their absenteeism did contribute to the low donations. The last time Gachagua went to America, where he was given police escort, sirens and everything, he was able to fundraise 1.8 billion Kenya shillings in 4 states. And he was mostly doing meetings za mlima. So 9.8 I think it could have been higher if Gachagua was present and if he was allowed to bring his entourage and the networks that he knows to come there and do the fundraising. But at the end of the day, it's fine because, like we've all been saying, let everybody put their house in order. DCP wapange, Wiper wapange, kila mtu wapange. They sit and decide who will be the presidential candidate, and then people can donate to that presidential candidate. Hakuna ubaya. So a low fundraiser right now to me is not a shocking alarm. Bado hatujaingia gear ya elections. This is just the beginning. Number 3, the name of the movement Kalonzo launched is called Komboa Kenya. Although some are trolling it online, calling it Bomoa Kenya, but I resonate with that slogan. Komboa Kenya comes in at the exact word line that we need it to be. Saizi ndo tunahitaji ukombozi from the shackles of the wolves who are in power, more so at the very top of the executive. Whoever is at the top of the executive needs to go, along with all the filth that they have allowed in this country, bribery during elections, empowerment for the sake of passing elections, without having generational planning. These people are having planning for next election, next election, next election. And that's where the Chinese beat us. They're not thinking 5 years. They're thinking, how can China dominate the world? How can they be number one and overthrow the United States? In fact, they've done so economically, and their military is catching up. So yeah, kudos to Kalonzo. I give that function a solid 9 out of 10. I can see a president out of him, provided he starts doing rallies. Mikutano sasa zimetosha, tuanze sasa kukuona kwa rally, self-imposed rallies, without even Gachagua or anybody, the way you have done today. Show up in Githurai, do a rally. Show up in Bungoma alone with the few lawyers who are in Wiper, do a rally there. That is how presidency inatafutwa. But at the end of the day, guys, that's just my opinion. Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. If you're still managing rentals using notebooks and caretakers, see how Joel Karangu Minor switched to a system that runs his 76 units automatically. Every month, caretakers traveled to his office with handwritten records. Balancing the math took hours. Payments never merged and tenants never got receipts. Then Joel switched to Bomahat, Kenya's award-winning property management software. Now payments update automatically, receipts go out via SMS, and every report is just one click away. He now runs all 76 units from his phone. No chaos, no confusion. Join hundreds of landlords doing the same. For more information, please call 0717-512-483 or visit www.bomahat.com. If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707-476602 and he'll get your house dapped up. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really, really need to subscribe to. All right, guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.